Hi, my name is Timothy Hall. Today I want to talk to you about my community task force project. First, I want to start out by saying this was an adventure. It was enlightening. It took me a lot of research to get to this point. So here I go. First thing I want to tell you about is the community. As you know, Texarkana is the city that is known as being twice as nice. Texarkana has a couple of have one university, one college. We got Texarkana College, which is located in Texarkana, Texas, and we have the University of Texas A&M Texarkana, which is also located in Texarkana, Texas. While doing this research, it was pretty amazing to look at the status of graduates, the number of people who actually graduate each year. We have a cosmetology academy also located on the Texarkana campus of University of Texas A&M. We also have 4 local high schools. Ain't that amazing? We have a great crosstown rival with Texas High and Arkansas High School. I actually went to Arkansas High School, so I'm proud of that. Even though Texas High, they seem to beat us every year. We have a great economy here. We have major employers. In fact, we have over 100 major employers for this population town in the Texarkana metro area, which includes Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana, Arkansas. Our largest employer is Red River Army Depot and Tenants. Actually, Red River has 4,000, a little over 4,000 associates. Coming in second place is where I work, which is Christus St. Michael Hospital, and I think they have roughly approximately 1,800 associates. Small percentage of that are the physicians, surgeons, the doctors. Have several volunteers, and for what we're doing in leadership today, the volunteering aspect is pretty large. We also have the Texarkana Gazette. What would we do without the Texarkana Gazette? They deliver the local newspaper. I've been around for quite a bit of years, the Texarkana Gazette. And we also have our petroleum company, Truman Arnold Companies, for one of our main employers. Also, I have beyond that, while I was performing this interview, I actually had the opportunity to interview a couple of other people. One was a major employer in the Texarkana area. This person was a administrator that actually worked for one of our major healthcare leaders here in the Texarkana area. He talked about the ever-changing industry within healthcare. The challenge with healthcare is do more with less, and I know that's being spoken over many business models today. It's quite difficult, but due to healthcare and the changes with healthcare and Medicaid, they're asking to do more with less. And I think this administrator that I spoke with, he is looking to meet that challenge. Outpatient procedures are on the rise, but many people don't know how many free programs are actually located in the Texarkana area where they give blood pressure checks, blood glucose checks, cholesterol checks, many things that are free in the community. They flash them over certain sites on the internet. They're in your local newspapers. I think often people, they are not attached to the resources, so they understand where to get this information from. Also at the hospital, while interviewing this employer, he talked about diversity. Diversity is becoming a big deal where they are trying to get people to focus on diversity. Actually, the government is rewarding some of the companies that support women-owned business, LBGT-owned business, military people that have retired from the military. They can be classified as diversity vendors. Also, we have all types of opportunities there. We got, he was talking about also that we support our local economy, and I asked him, what do Krista St. Michael do to support the local economy? And he basically told me that there are several purchases that are made in this area from local vendors that support healthcare. And I thought that was a really good thing there. Also, I interviewed an educator, and she actually talked about one of her challenges was time management. And the changing expectations on a daily basis. She said she struggled to try to meet the students and the state needs, as it comes to education. She said that, it's a lifetime of influence for what they do, in the educators, for the district and the local college that she educates students with from this area. So she's talking about student and adult learners, how they actually learn differently. The students, obviously students and adult learners, adults, most adults, they are working and, going to class, at night or online classes so that they can continue to support their families. She said also find what motivates your students, and she said it's no longer that you can just teach students and they sit there and look at it. She said you gotta motivate them. She also talked about resources for real world application. How can you get the resources and get the message out to the people that need the resources? How can they get informed that the resources are available for their use when needed? So this is a quick overview of my PowerPoint, my presentation that I'm going to be presenting to Professor Orr, and I put a lot of effort, a lot of work in it. I appreciate all the feedback, and I hope that this turns out to be as well as I tried to bring it. Thank you very much.